Hello, I am your Living Intentionally coach, Marsha McCray. Thank you for joining us on this YouTube page today. I appreciate you and you know I value you. Let's take care of just a few housekeeping rules before we go into the topic. The first rule is that please subscribe to this YouTube page. Yes, I need your help. Your help will allow this YouTube page to grow to all that I'm believing it to be. In addition to that, hit the bell. By hitting the bell, that will notify you when we have new uploads so you can be the first to hear them. And lastly, like the video. That will let me know that you perhaps learned something from this, that you actually viewed it, and that it really impacted you. So please help me help you by subscribing to this YouTube page, hitting the subscribe button, and definitely liking this video. Now, I am your Living Intentionally coach. My overall goal with this YouTube page is for you to find a greater purpose, for you to have a life lessons, because I am the Living Intentionally coach. I'm an author. My book is Living Intentionally Daily Devotional, The Purposeful Seasons of Your Life. And you can order it at marshamccray.com. Now, I get emails weekly from topic suggestions and even commentary about the topics that I've already covered. If you would like to email me, please do so. You have that right. My email address is livingintentionallycoach@gmail.com. So now that we got all of that out of the way, we're going to do what I like to call micro lessons. And these micro lessons are short lessons. They're not long. They're not an hour long. They're about 10-15 minutes long. And my overall goal is for it to impact your life in a positive way. Today's micro lessons is about decisions. And decisions is one of the most important things. Actually, decisions is about living intentionally. It's about living with intention. It is a series of decisions that you make, premeditated decisions that will allow you to go into your path that you have for your life. So in regards to decisions, let's discuss that briefly. Decisions are one of the most vital things that you will ever do. We make decisions every day. We make thousands of decisions every day. You don't even realize the multitude of decisions that you, the viewer, make on a daily basis. You make decisions about what time to wake up. What are you going to eat? Are you going to get gas from this station or the next station? Are you going to go out to lunch or are you going to cook? What are you going to wear? Who are you going to call? You're making decisions every single day. So none of us are foreign to the decision-making process. Now, have you ever known someone that just does not plan for anything? As soon as an emergency arises, they call you or call someone, or they're just always in shambles. Perhaps they do not make the best decisions. Now, my prayer is always that I make great decisions for my life. My prayers also includes that I make the best decisions regarding my clients as their life coach. As with you, let's discuss decisions. The decisions that you made 5 years ago, 3 years ago, are affecting you today. Just think about where you are in your life, and it's something that you may have done already. The decision that you made already is impacting where you are today. As such, the decisions that you're making right now are going to affect your future. So wherever you are going to be 3 years down the line, 5 years down the line, those where you are is going to be affected by the decisions that you make today. I often see people on social media saying, I need something right now. I need 100 flyers. I need shirts made by tomorrow. They did not make a good decision, 2 months ago when, they may have been in the plans for an event, to the fact where here it is 24 hours out and they're scrambling for the materials that they need for their production. They may not have made the best decision to affect their today and their tomorrow. Let's give another example. So for those who would like to become homeowners, You cannot decide, hey, I want to be a homeowner today and get the house tomorrow. Very few have the resources and the ability to do such a thing. There's a few that can. But for the majority of others, this is a planning process. So when you think you would like to become a homeowner, that's when you want to start getting things in order. You want to make sure you're making the best decisions financially. You're going to look at your spending. You're going to definitely look at, research, and dissect your credit reports. You're going to put certain things in place so that the decisions you make today do not hinder your ability to become a homeowner one day. Decisions. The decisions that you are making today are definitely those that are going to affect your future. This micro lessons is just about that. This is a non-judgmental conversation. This is not a conversation that is supposed to make you feel bad or feel guilty or make you feel shameful. No. My overall goal with this micro lesson is that you think about and reevaluate how you make decisions. We all know that bad decision maker. And we're just thinking, how did they get to this point? We know that answer. They make a series of bad decisions. Allow your prayer to always include making the best decisions for you, making the best decisions for your family and for your loved ones, if you have that role in their lives. Making the best decision is actually the most powerful thing you will ever do. You make the decision whether to serve or not. You make the decision whether to worship or not. You make the decision whether to sow or not. You make the decision whether to plant seeds. Everything that you do is based on a decision. I'm very thankful that I have not made a complete series of bad decisions. I too have made bad decisions in my life, and I'm not proud of them, but I allowed those bad decisions to be learning lessons for me because I don't want to make that mistake again. I don't want to replay that phase in my life. We've all made the bad decision with a love interest, okay? We've all made, how did that happen? Now, think about the traits that particular person had. Perhaps you did not vet them enough. Maybe you did not spend enough time getting to know them. Maybe you were intrigued by their representative and not the real them. Think about the decisions that you've made that had a negative influence or negative response. How can you prevent something like that from happening again? Decisions. Decisions you're making millions of them. Decisions. And always just pause. This is not a race. You're not a race to the finish line of making a decision. You can pause, think about it. Look at your checklist. Know how it's going to affect you right now. Think about how it's going to affect you in the future, so on and so forth. And that way you can make the best decision for your life. I know too many adults that are 50 plus that have nothing to show for their life of work. Why? Because they've made poor decisions. I know a lot of women who have gone through man after man after man after man. Why? Because they've made poor decisions. Let that not be you. I just gave you 2 examples, but there are millions of examples that I could have given. I want you, my students, my clients, to be able to have made the best decisions, okay? So that's what this micro lesson is all about. And with no further lesson about this, that's it. I told you this is a micro lesson. This lesson is to help you become better. It's to keep your attention span, and it's just to be a very powerful, impactful message. If you need to talk about this message or any other, or if you have any suggestions, email me. I am your Living Intentionally Coach. You can email me at livingintentionallycoach@gmail.com. I am your life coach, Marsha McCray. Remember to please subscribe to this YouTube page. I need your help. Let's get these numbers up. Subscribe to this YouTube page. Hit the bell so you can be notified, and also like this video. By liking the video, it lets me know that you have listened to this message. It has impacted you in some way, and let you know that I'm extremely grateful for all of your participation. So, not holding you any longer, I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. This has been a pleasure and an honor to speak to you again today. With that, make the best decisions for your life. I'm your life coach, Marsha McCray, signing out. Shalom.